Yeah, you must be growing a lot of community and hearing more from people who have thought about this as well. What's that been like connecting with other people who've grown up the way you have, um,
Yeah.
and being able to share those experiences?
It's funny because on the journey, I really didn't see it happening like this. I really just was like, I need to get this off my chest in a public forum. Um, and especially during COVID, I was calling my brother a lot, and he has a wife and kids, and he was like, I love hearing you say all these things, bro, but I got a wife and kids. Don't you want to share this with like somebody else or the world, you know? And I wasn't on social media at the time, and I got on social media and I wrote a post about, what it's like to be Black and Asian in the Asian community, how a lot of my first racial experiences, racist experiences happened within my own community, the Asian community, but I don't hate my community for it. I understood that those were isolated incidents. And for the longest time, I've been holding sort of this grudge against an entire community. And then I just realized like, that doesn't make me any better than any other racist. And so I'm like, how can I perpetuate the thing that I'm trying to solve when I still am carrying this sort of animosity, this pain towards my entire community? And then I realized if it was so easy for that to happen to me, then it must be really easy for it to happen to people who aren't even in the community, right? So I shared that experience, and I said kind of closed with like, if you're mad about me talking about anti-blackness in the Asian community and you're Asian, well then you're anti-Asian because I'm Asian. And so I always try to make people understand that their biases are sometimes hidden and sometimes subconscious, that they don't know it. And me being mixed, I can sort of understand that I'm equally a part of both communities. And if someone sort of has that hate towards me, I can be like, listen, I understand where you're coming from, and let me tell you where you're coming from, even if you don't know. And let me tell you, like, I don't have hate towards you. I'm not going to meet you back with that hate. I'm going to tell you about it. And so I think to me, it's starting to become common sense, right? Like, why would you meet someone else's hate with hate when really you could talk about the hate, and that could actually bring you both together and make you realize that you're actually in this together, and that there's somewhere to go, and that there's a friendship to be had, and there's laughs, and there's joy to find that communion, and towards a common enemy, which is not each other but the ideology that has sort of like hijacked both of you. I
Hmm.
hope I answered your question.